Are you considering changing careers and have an interest in brewing? Have you considered getting into the brewing industry? In this video, we will share with you information about the expanding field of brewing, the pathways into a career in the brewing industry, and the skills you will need to be successful. We will also highlight a certificate program at the University of California, Davis that can get you on the road to a career in the brewing industry. At the UC San Diego Center for Research and Evaluation, we follow the latest data on industries, jobs, skills, and wages to give you the information you need to make the best choice for yourself and your career goals. We identify the jobs that have the greatest potential for growth, look at how much education is typically needed to get a foothold in the industry, and consider what you might expect to earn. Now let's begin by better understanding the brewing industry. The number of breweries across the US has skyrocketed over the past decade. After very little growth in the 1990s and 2000s, the number of American breweries more than tripled from 2,670 in 2012 to 9,709 in 2022, thanks to the huge rise of craft breweries, including microbreweries and brewpubs. Despite the rise of craft breweries, large producers still make up most of the market. In fact, the four largest firms dominate almost 80% of the market for beers sold in grocery stores. Nonetheless, smaller independent breweries have steadily gained market share with a focus on localization and experimentation, which allows them to innovate with flavors and styles that resonate with their surrounding communities and beyond. Given the substantial growth in the brewing industry over the past decade, the need for brewers and brewery workers has increased. With a better understanding of the industry landscape, we can talk about the different brewing career pathways, whether you are a home brewer with years of experience or a beer lover looking for a career change. There is a place for you in the professional brewing industry. For professional brewing, there are three main career pathways. First, a lot of folks in brewing begin working in a more general area of the production process, such as packaging, quality assurance, or cellar work. From there, they may get exposure to and gain experience on the brewing side. Second, it is not uncommon for people to start out working in a business or customer-facing role, such as sales, bartending, or mixology, before transitioning to the production side, where they can seek out opportunities to get into a brewing role. Finally, some people pursue a more direct route and get qualified to work as a brewer through a certificate or degree in brewing. With brewing credentials, they may seek an entry-level job as a brewing intern or assistant brewer. Once an aspiring brewer has a foothold in the industry, they can begin to work their way up and may eventually work as a head brewer or a master brewer. Now that we understand the different pathways into brewing, let's talk about the available jobs in the industry and potential earnings for different roles. According to our available data, the number of advertised brewing jobs increased tenfold nationwide, from around 300 in 2012 to over 3,000 in 2022. Entry-level job titles include things like brewery worker, brewing intern, and brewer. The median advertised salary today for these jobs is $42,900. More senior level jobs in brewing have titles like head brewer, lead brewer, brewmaster, and director of brewing operations. The median advertised salary for these jobs is $50,000. However, many senior level brewing jobs pay much more than these median advertised salaries, particularly for professional brewers at large non-craft producers such as Anheuser-Busch and Molson Coors, which tend to pay more than many craft breweries. So what are some of the skills you need to become a successful brewer? According to the labor market data company Lightcast, the top skills that breweries ask for when they advertise brewing positions include knowledge of fermentation, milling processes, malt handling, manufacturing practices, quality management, microbiology, operations management, maintenance scheduling, sensory analysis, and heat exchange, filtration, and process control. Together, these skills represent a mix of science, manufacturing, and management and organizational skills. One way to gain these skills is through education. There's not a specific degree that is required to get into the field of brewing. Some people may hold undergraduate degrees like a Bachelor of Science or an Associate of Applied Science in Brewing or Fermentation Science. But people working in brewing have diverse academic backgrounds, including chemistry, engineering, life sciences, or business studies. While there are different academic pathways, specialized training in brewing science and brewery engineering can help prepare you to enter the brewing industry and grow in your career. University of California, Davis Continuing Professional Education offers a Master Brewer Certificate program that provides in-depth understanding of brewing science and brewery engineering. The program covers major topics in brewing science, including malting, mashing, brewing, fermentation, and finishing. The brewery engineering topics in the program focus on fluid flow, heat and mass transfer, solid-liquid separation, and other technical aspects of brewing. Our team at the Center for Research and Evaluation hopes that this overview of the brewing industry landscape helps you decide if a career in brewing is the right step for you. Thanks for watching, and come back to the UCTV Career Channel for more videos from the Center for Research and Evaluation.